Mike, Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with the bull. Philadelphia 76er fans all around the world, I got a couple of questions for y'all. I know the second question, you would get rid of James Harden for a crumble cookie at this point. So I already know that's a yes, we'll do that trade. I have another trade by NBAanalysis.net in a 3-team trade. But the first question is this Joel Embiid's last year in Philly? And the reason why I'm asking this because us Philadelphia 76er fans deserve better than what we have been getting. And I understand Joel Embiid hasn't had the best luck when it comes to the injuries and the players that they try to build around them. And I'm not going to get into all the draft picks like Ben Simmons and players they picked up like Tobias Harris. No disrespect, but Tobias Harris. You get rid of Jimmy Butler. He hasn't had the best coach, Brett Brown, Doc Rivers. Now we have Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse is a great coach, a good coach. So I don't know. If we don't get out the second round, will this be Joel Embiid's last year in Philly? Truthfully, let me talk my talk. Talk that talk. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that like button. You know we going live after most of the season. Not all 82 games because there's a lot of games and some of the games be 10 o'clock. The West Coast games be late. But we definitely going live play-by-play. You know the vibes. Tune in. You already know the vibes. Let's go. But Joel Embiid. He's the best player we had since Allen Iverson, and I don't want to trade him. But if I had to trade him, it would have to be to the Western Conference, right? And us Philadelphia 76er fans been through so much in all these excuses, which are good excuses for Joel Embiid, the injuries and not building around him properly. At the end of the day, we're in the business of winning championships. The Philadelphia 76er history, they had 3 championships. The last time they won in 1983, we all know this. The last time we've been to the finals is 2001. We all know this. But out of all the history, having great players like Julius Erving and Moses Malone, we only have 3. We want championships. We don't want no more excuses. If we don't get out the second round this year, I know I'm not going to be one of the fans, but I know, and I might be, depending on how the playoffs ends, if Joel Embiid does not ball like he needs to ball, and I mean balling like an MVP when it counts the most in the playoffs, I will be one of the people. I'm not going to hate on Joel Embiid and say he's a bad player, but I will say we need to start looking at trade scenarios for Joel Embiid after this season. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm keeping it real. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Thank you for vibing with your bull. So can y'all answer that question in the comments below? Is this going to be Joel Embiid's last year in Philly? The second question, and I already know this is a yes for this. y'all probably like, why would we not trade him? That's like not even a question. Trying to get to the trade, y'all. My bad. Trying to get to this trade scenario by NBAanalysis.net. And all right, so it's a 3-team trade with the Chicago Bulls, Clippers, and of course the Sixers. All right, I'm going to start with the Bulls. The Bulls get Norman Powell, Marcus Morris Jr., Jaden Springer, Brandon Boston Jr., 2028 first-round pick by the Clippers, and a 2029 first-round pick by the Philadelphia 76ers. All right, so what the Clippers received, they received James Harden. We all know we want to get rid of James Harden. Why haven't we traded him yet? We all know why. His value is, it sucks right now. We all know his value is terrible. So this is why. Somebody's going to fold, though. Somebody will fold and trade for James Harden. And I'm not saying this particular trade scenario will happen by NBAanalysis.net. But one of these trades will happen eventually. When someone gets desperate enough, they get James Harden. We cannot wait. And my whole thing like this, if it's true that James Harden wants to be the number 1 option, he wants the team to build around him, you're the 3rd option with the Clippers. Paul George is better than you, hands down. When healthy, he's way better than you. Also, Leonard, oh my gosh, if he somehow gets healthy, he's way better than you. Why would the Clippers do this trade? Because they need someone to facilitate the basketball. They need somebody to handle the rock. And they haven't had that player in a while. Someone as good as James Harden. Why would the Bulls want to trade Zach LaVine? Because the Philadelphia 76ers received Zach LaVine. Why would the Chicago Bulls want to trade Zach LaVine? They're rebuilding, period. They're rebuilding. They haven't done anything with Zach LaVine, so you might as well get value for him while he has value. Why not at this point? The Bulls haven't been doing anything in the last few years, and when they get to the playoffs, they choke every time. So why not do this trade? Why would the Philadelphia 76ers make this move? Oh, my gosh. Why would the Philadelphia 76ers make this move? We already know the vibes with that. We don't want James Harden no more. That first-round pick in 2029, we're not thinking about that right now. We're thinking about championships right now. We're thinking about championships right now. We're in win mode right now. So we're not thinking about the future first-round pick. But we are thinking about the championship this year. Zach LaVine is a very good player. He's incredible when it comes to scoring. He's pretty good on defense. He can get you a bucket anytime. He's not scared of the moment. Him, Tyrese Maxey, I think will be a good combination. And Joel Embiid. With a great coach, Nick Nurse, I feel like we have a chance with this. I know this has been a lot of rumors about Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, there has to be some truth in this. I feel like something big is going to happen. I'm not sure if it's going to be exactly this trade, but something big is going to happen when we least suspect it. What do y'all think about this? Would you do this trade? I already know the answer. Yes. And if you say no, because, it's not going to happen because it's not realistic. We're not going to say it's not realistic, but we all know there's a possibility that any of these trade scenarios can actually happen. Anything can happen. Everything is speculation. You already know the vibes with that. If you say no to this, I don't know what else. You're not going to get a very good player. You're not going to get who's a great player in the NBA right now. You're not going to get, let's say, a Kevin Durant for James Harden. You're not getting that. You're not getting Devin Booker. So the next level down is Zach LaVine, all-star, and he's a good player. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Let's go. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.